Hey YouTube, it's New Life for Jen, or Jen. Today is Friday, March 1st, 2013, and I'm coming on today on the Back2BasicsWLS channel to do my Friday vlog. So this week I wanted to talk about body image, and from my perspective you're going to get body image during my losing phase, how I felt, and body image before my plastic surgery, and body image now. Through my journey, I've went through different stages of body image. Okay, starting at 264 pounds, of course, a lot of the pictures that you see me at on my before and afters, like I would hold the camera up here on my face, like I was like embarrassed to take pictures of myself at that weight. I didn't have a lot of pictures of myself at my heaviest. Of course, there's a lot of us that just avoided the camera. So, at that point, anything was going to be an improvement. So, in August, September of 2011, I started playing around with kettlebells. And I learned how to more or less tone my upper body really well with the kettlebells. And what I'm getting at is, don't settle. You know, there's one thing to love yourself. Love yourself for the things you can't change, that you don't have power over. You know what I'm saying? Excess skin. A lot of us can't do anything to change that. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that I altered my result of my excess skin on my arms by doing lots of toning work during my losing phase. I believe it. I look back now and I wish that I would have focused on my upper and my lower body, because now my problem areas are my thighs. So I guess just don't settle for, well, I'm just going to love myself at this stage and be done with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your goals, your dreams, just because you get comfortable. And love yourself if it's something that you have no power over changing. Because here's the thing. As you guys know, before Vegas last year, we did a Tone It Up challenge in the Back to Basics group. I did a lot of ab work and toning, and I mean, I saw a physical change in my body in 6 weeks. Just 6 weeks. You know, there's so many things that it's so easy just to say, well, I can't change this, so whatever, I'm not going to do anything about it. There's so many things that we can change. It's just if you're willing to put in the work to change it. It's easy to, you know, to say, oh, well, they didn't start at the same weight that I did. That doesn't matter. I truly believe it doesn't matter. Because, yes, I started at 265. That might be lower or higher than what you guys started at. But look at Ayesha, Grow and Be Gone. I can't remember what her starting weight, but it was in the 300s, and her arms are banging. Her legs are awesome. Why? She put in the work. So don't sit back and say, oh, well, that person, you know, don't make excuses for yourself. Do what is going to work for you. How bad do you want this? How, you know... This whole journey is about being driven. You know what I'm saying? Like wanting it so bad. And if you don't have that, I could see where it would be harder to obtain certain things. So, okay, body image. Vegas did the Tone It Up challenge. I loved the way my core looked and my arms looked without plastics. Don't be afraid of weight training. Don't be afraid of building some muscle because the scales might go up. You know, I don't know how much I even believe in that, because I can tell you right now, I am maybe 5 pounds up at this point because I've lost some, and I'm not 5 pounds up in muscle. I've actually lost muscle. So I don't know how much I believe in, oh, well, you know, I've been strength training and I'm gaining weight. Well, in the beginning you might, but it's all going to work out in the end. So if you're so afraid of building muscle because of the scale going up, put the scale away, because I want to tell you how important weight training and strength training is to toning your body. You do have the power to change your body. It's how bad you want to do it. Do you want to do the work that it's going to take to change your body? And if you don't, that's okay. That's okay. So here's the thing. I had a very flat, thin layer of skin on my stomach. You know, of course, I hated it, whatever. I could live with it. I didn't have to wear a lot of shapewear for my stomach area. I would wear actually shapewear just because of my thighs, not more or less for my stomach. I did a lot of ab work and arm work, and I truly believe that's why I didn't have huge amounts of excess skin on my stomach and arms. My excess skin was the back area, you know, the shelf, and also the thighs and butt area. That's where my skin was really concentrated, and I truly believe the reason why it was concentrated in those areas is because I didn't focus on those as hard. I focused on my upper body first. But strength training is important, and body image is going to change monthly in this journey. You're going to get to a point where you're going to feel comfortable, and yes, when you get to be 50, 60, 100 pounds down, anything is going to look better than where you started. But the most important thing is don't cut yourself short. Sorry. Don't cut yourself short. Don't give up on what your goals are just because you get comfortable. Fight, because it's worth it. And you can do things to change your body. You can. I'm proof of that. You can. If you want it bad enough, you can prevent some excess skin. It's going to happen, but it's just in the quantities. And if you guys don't know Ayesha, Grow and Be Gone, I'm going to put her link below. I mean, she is a perfect example. If you want to sit here and say, well, it's because I started at 265 and I started in the 300s, whatever, because she is amazing. Looks amazing. Incredible. Why? Because she puts in the work. She's earned that body she has. Earned it. And is rocking it. So, and yes, she's still got excess skin, and she's still got problems with her, probably in her head with body image as well, because we all do. But yes, you have to love yourself, but don't cut yourself short. Don't let that be the force that doesn't let you get to your goal. Don't get so comfortable that you forget what your original dream was of this surgery. And I do believe your body does get to a point where it's either not going to lose anymore or it settles in at a certain spot. And I've been trying to come to grips with that myself, because I don't know if I've had what they would call a bounce back. Like today I was 138. I'm actually way lower because I really worked my butt off this week. Or I can't explain what it is, but I was fluctuating between 140 and 145 for a long time. So your body does go through stages, and it's work. You know what I'm saying? It's work. So please don't cut yourself short. But I am a firm believer, too, that your body is going to stop where it wants to stop. But if it's stopping, evaluate what you're doing. Are you eating correctly? Are you getting your water? Are you trying to follow the rules? You know, nobody's 100%. I'm sorry. There isn't anybody out here that's 100% at this, you know, maybe in the beginning, yes. But, you know, once you get further out, stuff happens. Food happens, you know. But really evaluate, journal your food. See if you're doing everything you can. And if you're not, then guess what? You're just maintaining. It's not because your body stopped. It's because you gave up. Not that the scale gave up or your body gave up. You gave up. Your dedication and your drive fell lower than, and you got comfortable. So that's kind of what I want to say. Love yourself for the things that you cannot change. And then strive to do the best that you can to change everything else that you can. Because it's worth it. You're worth it. You're worth it. Like I said, accepting yourself can be like a positive or a negative. If you let yourself get too comfortable, then maybe you're not going to obtain goals, and it might not even be a weight goal. It might be a size goal. You know, I was that classic person that said, oh, I'm big boned. You know, I'm in a size 4, 6. I would have never dreamed of that. So I always thought in my head when I first had the surgery, oh, if I get to a 10, I'm going to be happy. You can push your body, and you can make it do things that you would have never thought it could do. Don't settle. I'm sorry, I'm kind of looking over my notes. And again, don't beat yourself up, okay? If you have a bad day, move on. You have a bad meal, move on. Don't dwell on the things that have already happened or the things that you absolutely cannot change. All of us have circumstances that we cannot change. But if you're at a point where you're stalling or you're not losing, really evaluate your food. I just journal for a week, and you will see if you're really, at a stall, or if you are just kind of putting stuff in there that shouldn't be in there, or you're not getting enough water, or you're not getting your exercise, whatever the case may be. I do have a problem with that when people say they're having a stall. I'd love to see your food journal. Is it a stall, or is it that you've got lax and comfortable? So love yourself for the things you can't change, and strive to be better in the areas that you know you can. That's my message. I hope you guys have a great weekend. My daughter turned 16 today. My baby girl turned 16. Unbelievable. So we have a huge party for her planned tomorrow, so I will be busy. And guess what? I will probably be eating some birthday cake. But I worked my ass off this week so I could eat that birthday cake. So I love you guys. I will see you next Friday. Bye.